What up YouTube, I'm Mr. Mac. Welcome back to the Mac Shack for something new on the channel. Yes, we are going to give Monster Train a crack for the next few weeks on Monster Train Mondays. So I have played a little bit of this. As you can see, I've unlocked up to Covenant rank 5, but not very much. In a couple of weeks time, there will be a new upgraded pack coming out, the Friends and Foes pack, and that was just announced really recently. So I am going to get into this prior to that, and we're going to play a few runs here and see how we go. You can see I've managed to get the Hellhorned to max level, the Awoken not quite there yet, but we're going to run with something that we haven't seen on the channel before. We're going to go Stygian Umbra, just Covenant rank 5. You know, we'll just have a little bit of a run and see how we go. So for those of you that haven't necessarily seen Monster Train before, it is a roguelike deck building card game, so similar to Griftlands in that context, but with a slightly different focus, a bit more of a focus on monsters, on actual combat, and on you know, maintaining that combat. So we get a champion for each battle, and we get to pick that champion. They will persist, and we get to use them every battle. And then we get to pick artifacts as well that go to support us as we go about our challenges. So we have a lot less battles and a lot less, you know, card play, so to speak, than what there would be in Griftlands, but it's a lot more structured, a lot more streamlined, a lot more focused. So what you can see here, we have our train, we have 3 levels on our train, and we have the pyre room at the top. This is what we are trying to protect. So enemies will come in through the bottom doors of our train generally, and they will fight their way up through our train through each of the 3 levels. We have spells, we have spells, and we have monsters to play to try and keep, well, I guess look after everything that's happening on our floors. Now, you can see here, I don't really have a whole lot of options in terms of units at this point in time. And unfortunately, that card didn't help me out very much either. So I'm gonna put my champion on the 2nd floor here, and I'm gonna hit these spells onto this enemy, and you can see they've got 25 left out of 42 is the amount of damage that they will do. Enemies always attack first, okay? So that is a really important one to remember. The enemies will always attack first. So we've got some shade splitters now, which we can apply. And these will add morsels. Morsels are little critters that will do damage here and there. You can see, so do damage. And also if they get eaten, which they get eaten at the end of every turn, that will, you know, it'll give us the effect on the card basically. So I'm going to chuck that morsel in there. I'm going to see if I can get anything with my offering token. Unfortunately, it's a train steward, which isn't going to help me right now. Let's apply that urchin spines there. Alright, so that little morsel got the attack off. That's great. We get some extra energy, so now we have 4 energy on this turn. You also have a double spell weakness, so you'll cop that, and then you're going to go down pretty quickly. We're going to give our train steward an extra 4 attack. And why don't we put you up there, and let's just hit you for 3, and then we'll end our turn here. Alright, so this is the final wave now, so this becomes relentless, which basically means every floor from now on is a one-off until the battle is done, so either they die or we die. Yeah, I have played this as a wildcard Wednesday, so it may be worth, I'll link that after this video, and I may even put a link in the description as well, so that you can check that out if it's something that you're interested in. So yeah, that was a little bit of a waste, because he's gonna get healed. Okay, so he does 5 damage per turn. We want to get rid of that as quickly as we can. Let's see what we get here. I'm definitely going to play that. give life steal. We can get 1 extra energy for next turn. And we may end the turn there. We'll see how much Frostbite we can stack up. Frostbite will do persistent damage turn by turn. We get 17, so not great, but we're actually going to get the job done, which is lovely. So we could use 4 to gain 2, or we could not do that. We can play this. We only need to do 1 damage to you, so that's fine. We've got heaps of opportunities here. We'll do that, and then we can use 2, we can get another 2, and then we can hit you for 2 for 6 more damage, and then we're going to get the job done. So depending on how quickly we defeat the enemies, we're going to get different bonuses. We always get spoils, which is some coins, and then a choice of some cards. Now we have a couple of offering cards, so I'm going to take the Titan's Tooth, which can get offered. And then I think we're going to take the Packed Morsels, or do we take the Umbra Assault? Let's take the Packed Morsels, I think, because that'll give us 3 morsels to play with. So I haven't really done very much in terms of the Umbra stuff. I've done a fair bit of Stygian, not too much in the way of Umbra. So I'm thinking we probably want a unit. We definitely need a unit of some description. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to get an Umbra unit. Let's go for the... Let's go for the Morsel Master at this point in time, and then we'll see if we can upgrade anything here. We may just be making a superpowered train steward at this point in time. You know, everyone sort of talks about train stewards being like the worst in the game. Sometimes I would agree with that. Sometimes I'd be like, well, you know, it is what it is. It gets the job done. What do I want to do here? Let's get rid of one of these Frozen Lancers for now. Alright. And then we just go to the next battle. And basically we keep battling until either we win all the battles or we lose. Now, it'd be really nice to get another unit. But this is that, oh, that's spikes. Spikes and armor is not really something I want to deal with. And a sweep too. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna take that challenge on this time. I like the fact that you can do challenges here. However, I'm not going to be doing them. So, first off, we're gonna play offering tokens straight away, and we're gonna hit the discard on the Titan's Tooth. That's gonna do some great damage, floor 1, which is nice. Because other than that, I actually don't think we want to do too much on floor 1. We don't really have anything we can summon in front of our champion at this point in time. However, what we can do is we can put you here, and then we'll summon a couple of morsels that are going to get eaten. That will be nice for us in terms of energy for next turn. Alright, and we just wait. We just wait. Okay, here we go. Now, we go... We don't go that. We go bulky boy up here. Lovely. We go little boy here. Oh no, now I'm out of space. Okay, so pro tip, don't put all 3 of these on the same floor. It's Morsel Master, Train Steward on the floor together, because that'll get past the issues that you're bound to face. Anything else? You can't put the champion in there as well. Champion needs to go top floor, I reckon. Alright, so this is annoying. Right, so what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to deal with... Not that, we're going to go this first. Okay, now we're going to collapse onto you. We're going to get 2 energy back. Then we're going to do that. Then we go... We're just going to make, like, last resort, Train Steward at the top here. Except that's now full, and that's now full. Okay. Well, rather than lose you, I suppose, we can put you in there like that. The lifesteal is not going to be very beneficial. Well, it might be a little bit useful. Considering the spikes got destroyed, that's great. Alright, we play Urchin Spines here, give you some spell weakness. We hit up the offering token. We're going to discard that. We're going to try again. Yes, we got what we wanted. Fantastic. Alright, so that does a little bit more damage. Now, we want to go Mind Collapse. We were one short. Okay, well, you're a sweeper. Okay, so we're losing our champion next turn anyway. Alright. So that was handy though. It was handy. Because we're not gonna... Well, we're gonna actually win here now, which is nice. So we're not gonna think about this too much. We're not actually even gonna try and keep our champion alive. We're just gonna, you know, get it done. Thanks to Uber Train Steward. Alright, so what do we want? We don't really want more spells. We don't really want more spells, so I'm going to skip that. I mean, we really want a unit. And none of these are units, so that's also not really going to help me at this point in time. Here is a unit, Stygian unit, or we can go this way and get an artifact. We don't need the pyre health, so I am going to come this way. We're going to go Hellvent Caves first and see what's in there. And so this is sort of like the Slay the Spire, like the rooms in between, but you sort of know what you're in for. Throwing something into the fissure could have unusual side effects. How do you approach the ice fissure? Well, I mean, our spells are going to get consumed at the end of the run, assuming that we make it there. So, it would be better for us to have multiple... Let's grab multiple offering tokens, because that at least gives us some draw as well as we go through the run. I cannot believe I've got now 7 of those in my deck. I should have probably looked at this first, shouldn't I? Oh well. Right, so what do we like here? What do we like here? We really like... Let's try Siren of the Sea, just because we haven't won with it before. And then let's have a look at what we can get here. Okay, Damage Shield we like. We like Damage Shield. Probably we go Damage Shield on our Siren here. And then what we actually want is some more health. And we can turn you into a little bit of a tank now. Now, I don't know if this is a good play or not a good play. I'm sure we'll find out here, because this is the first real gatekeeper of the run. This is, and I've forgotten his name, Daedalus. This is Daedalus. And Daedalus is the first sort of boss. Alright, so... game plan right now is going to be Slay gain 2, that's going to cost us 3. We don't want to play that just yet. Alright, game plan is we go Morsel Master here, and really we're going to put Champion here as well, only because my Champion will literally die if I put it up there, and I do not want that. We're going to play Offering Token and see what we get. Shade Splitter, so we're going to discard that. We're going to... yeah, no, we can do this. Shade Splitter here. We're going to drop that in there and get 2 of those. And then we're going to play a Mind Collapse just here and get rid of you for an extra 2 energy. That was for this turn, but we ran out of cards. Okay. So now, this is where we go and play 2-person here. Yes. Now we're putting some pieces together. That's going to give us 2 extra damage shield there, which is fantastic. We want to incant on this floor. And then we're going to... Let's discard the Shade Splitter, because that's not really doing much for us at this point in time. We're going to incant again on that floor. And now we're going to be preserving our damage shield, which is great. So last move, I think we just start to set up a little Train Steward floor up the top here. Really, everything important is happening in the middle. These guys deal damage on death too. Right, so that's slightly more problematic. First move, we play Train Steward up the top here. Then we go Offering Token to incant. Let's get rid of this Train Steward because I can't really see us having any use for you. Then we're going to play another incant. I mean, really, let's do that. Then, because I actually want to actively control what I'm damaging, I'm out of cards. Okay, so game plan here, really, we need some more draw. We need more draw so that we can do more things with all of the energy we're ending up with on our turns. Really, I think that's our go-to. We're going Packed Morsels here. What do I want? I want more attack. Really, more than anything. That floor is full. Okay. Alright, what else have I got here? Train Steward. I don't really want to summon you just to die. However, what I can do on this floor is I can drop Offering Token. I can discard that one, and that should eliminate that whole floor, and we get no damage because of it, which is brilliant. Then we play Urchin Spines here. I probably should have played that on the boss now that I think about it. We play the Offering Token. Let's get rid of this other Offering Token because I've decided that we're going to set up a little Train Steward floor down the bottom here as well. Alright. So, we're going to take a bit of damage up the top, which is unfortunate. But if we get to a point where we need to attack someone, we should be able to do that. Alright, old mate Train Steward is definitely dying on this turn. Or is he? Because I can kill that. Right. Okay, we've got plays. We got plays. Lifesteal? Yes, please. Next play. I only need to do it for 1 damage there, so we're going to go here again. And then we're going to put you... That floor is full, so we're going to put you here. Then we're going to play Mind Collapse, get some energy back. Then we're going to play Offering Token on this floor. Then we're going to discard this Offering Token because I can. Is it worth? Is it better here? You're going to die anyway. I mean, so are you. We may as well utilize the spell weakness. Alright. So we picked up a little bit of lifesteal here, which is great, so we'll get some health back. Final wave, here we go. Alright, we got plays. Have we got plays? Not really. You're doing 9 damage. So I'm going to put someone in front of you to suck up a little bit of that damage. We're going to incant on this floor. We're going to get some more lifesteal, because you're already getting 9 back, which is fantastic. Let's go Frozen Lance into a Mind Collapse, and we end our turn here. Didn't really get cards that we wanted there, but that's okay. We will see what we can do on this floor here. I mean, we're getting the win. It's very impressive, I'm not going to lie. Let's stack it up a little bit more, shall we? Now let's go that. Let's play the Shade Splitter. Let's drop that in there. Let's play that Offering Token. Let's get rid of that. Let's play another Offering Token. Oh, we got it too on the discard. Alright, so that should really just get the job done for us. And I think that combination of lots of Offering Tokens plus some incant cards is going to be a really good thing for us. A really good thing for us. Trample, not so much. Firebound, not so much. I can get behind that. Alright, so now we're thinking about some things here. We're thinking about some things. Let's go draw. I mean, energy could be great, but ideally we get that bulky as train steward turn 1 and we just stack up that floor. Alright, unstable vortex. This is what we want to do. Because now we're starting to get some better units. We want to get rid of some of these dodgy train stewards that we don't really have much of a use for to prioritize getting the ones that we want. Now, remove consume and cost 1 more. I can see a play here. Do I want it on the morsels or on the spines? Let's go on the morsels. Oh no! I'm 5 coins short. Oh, and I don't need any of that health. Oh no. Okay. Well, we could go sweep with spell weakness, or we can go... I really think we need to go sweep and then set up with something in front. So I'm thinking bottom floor, bulky train steward champion. Non-boss enemies get multi-strike. You do 11, you do 4, you do 6. No thank you. I don't have a big enough tank for that. And then we go... This is literally the perfect setup for this floor, right here. Okay, good start, good start. Then, you see, this is the thing. Now we start to set up here. So we do that. Then we play an offering token. Then I think we get rid of that. Because now we want Crucible Collector up here. That's going to actually do nothing. I can't use you on that floor, so I'll use you there. Oh no, no, no! Read the cards, Mr. Mac. Read the cards. Alright. That's going down. That's great. That's great. Now, spell weakness. And this is the tricky one here. I think we actually play the Morsel Master up here. And then... Okay. Bear with me, bear with me. What I actually want to do is offering token here. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that's gonna do some good stuff for us there. Now I wanna split it here. And then I want to give you the damage shield, the 2 damage shield. Then I want to play this here again. Yes, I know I'm making it stronger. However, I'm also doing some good things for me. I think. I can't play that train steward now anyway. That's okay. Alright. So what I should be doing now is building up 2 really good floors and then just dealing heaps of frostbite to everyone by sweeping on this first floor here. Yep, okay, so next move, offering token here. We want to get rid of a shade splitter, really. We're going to play packed morsels for 1, give ourselves 3. Then what do we want to give? Realistically, probably that. Ideally, I need another capacity on this floor so I can start to play 2 cards there. However, what I can now do is I can play some Umbra morsels here for the health. I can Shade Splitter on this floor, give myself the opportunity to grab another energy next turn. Then I think we go just offering token. We just want to cycle. I don't want to play any spell weakness cards. So we're offering token again, get rid of that. We're offering token again, and that just goes. That's fine. We get some incants, we power up a little bit. Frostbite takes care of that enemy on the top floor. We make short work of those guys there. Alright, next step in the chain. You are finished. We play the offering token here. Yes, you're going to incant, but we discard the Titan's Tooth, and that should take you out, which it does. Okay, next move. We get packed morsels back again. This is ideal. Okay, we're going to put some packed morsels here, like this. Then, I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Frozen Lance, offering token, discard that. We play another offering token. We're going to discard that offering token. We're going to split the shade there. Lifesteal. Don't mind if I do. Because next turn that means you're going to be ready to get some health back. Alright, we're doing pretty well here, I'd have to say, for a, it is only Covenant 5 obviously, but we've got some plays happening for us. We've got some things working in our favour. A brief respite as well is going to be lovely. Alright, so the first thing we do is we play the offering token here. I definitely think we play this, so we're going to discard that. Then we're going to have a massively full hand, so we want to get rid of a few things first. Let's hit you with a Frozen Lance. I'm going to hold on to the spell weakness. The Mind Collapses are doing nothing for us at this point in time. Let's get a bunch of morsels back. Okay. So, we've got some options here. We're going to go damage shield 1. Well, that's actually going to give 2 damage shield. Now we want Umbra. We want lifesteal coming down here. I don't need that energy just yet, so we're going to give you some more health. And then we're going to give you another 4 attack. And then I guess that's fine. How much damage am I actually doing to you? 57. What are you at the moment? 50. 54. That's not 57, but the frostbite will get you. So even if I do that, plus I go up to 59. So that's okay. That's okay. Have I got anywhere else to put any morsels? No. We end the turn. You're going to get all of that good stuff. Lifesteal, damage shield, all of that. We're going to get ourselves stacked up here. Alright, this I can see working quite well. I'm going to give you some more lifesteal. I'm going to give you some more attack power. And then we're going to just keep buffing that attack. Fantastic. Have some more. Have some energy. Sure, why not? Then we're going to play that. I actually think we discard the Shade Splitter here, because that's not really going to be much good for us. Alright. What are you at? 71.96. I don't think we're in too much trouble here. Okay, so we do get the job done there. We get some frostbite, not much, because our tanky tank wasn't very tanky by that point in time, but that's okay. Because now we're gonna win anyway, but just for the sake of it, why don't we really rub it in, eh? Let's put one of those there as well. I'll give you a little bit more. Crucible Collector. Not the Overgorger, unfortunately. Oh, I could have given you another lifesteal. Oh well. That's fine. Play that. Actually, get rid of that one. Why not? Let's play this. I really have nothing else to do with these morsels. That's fine. We're going to end our turn. Chomp up, big man. Yeah, we're not in too much trouble here. Maybe we could have gone for the trial. Alright, what are we thinking? Silence? Not really. Frostbite 6 to enemy units? Yes, I'll take that. Crucible Extension. That Feast could come in really handy. We can't actually play the Gem Trove yet because we don't have enough energy, but the Feast we can definitely work with. That's going to help us out. Alright. We don't need Pyre Health as much as we would like units and that. If we come this way, let's go this way. Let's see what we can do here. I really think having 7 of these is a little bit too much. So we're going to get rid of one of those, and we're going to get rid of our other trains to it, because I think we've got a decent little plan coming together here. Let's see what we find here in the caverns. Ah, it's the historian. Gift of gratitude. Heaven's gold. I don't tend to have a lot of gold. So I think we'll take... Let's take petty theft. And see if we can get some stuff done with that. If we can't, then we can't, you know, that's okay. No big deal. If we can, however, it's a great time. Right, double stack. Hang on, first thing we want to do is we want to make packed morsels. Back to that, fantastic. I think we want to hit 20 frostbite on that, or 4 spell weakness, or 12 frostbite on a consume for 0. No, because we can get this for 0, so why wouldn't we go big? Give it 10 extra magic power too. 15 damage. Or do we take it on a mind collapse so we get 3x plus 10? Let's do that, because then we can get 10 damage for 0. Alright. Next battle awaits us. Here we go. I definitely do not want you plus 6. The tricky one with this is the stealth from the crystal one there. So that's going to be something to deal with. Alright, what are our options here right now? Not a whole heap in terms of things that I want yet. We're going to play the Morsel Master up there. We're going to play the Siren here. I think really we're going to need to play our champion there because I don't want our champion to end up in the deck. So we're going to split there. Then we're going to summon here to get ourselves extra energy for next turn. We're going to play the offering token. We're going to discard the feast because it doesn't really matter. And then we just play the offering token again. Doesn't matter that we discard the Shade Splitter, we just get it through the deck. Just get it through the deck. That's all we need to do. Okay. So, next up. This is where we play Crucible Collector up here. Definitely. Then we unpack these morsels, which is great. We're going to give our extra health at the front here. And then we're going to hit extra energy for you. And actually, we can double up on that extra health there, just like that. Next move for us, we've got 4. So, I think we play that there. Oh, you get incant triggers. That is very rude, actually. May as well get rid of you, get some money out of you. You're going to get an incant trigger, but I'd rather give you that and take care of you. Okay. Because you've got the damage shield still, which is nice. There are a lot of enemies coming up on us here. You're only going to take 47 damage, hey? Well, let's drop our Train Steward in there. Let's split the Shade there. Let's harvest you there. Now you're getting 55 damage. So a Frozen Lance would actually take you out, which is great. We're going to put Frostbite 6 on you guys. Then we're going to incant into Titan's Tooth. Get rid of you. You're going to be taking a heck of a lot of damage. And that's okay, because now we're at 25 and we're still not taking anything on that floor. You're only taking 11, so that's not too bad. The life steal is really important. The Frostbite is even better. Spell weakness I don't mind too much. It's a good finisher when we get to that top floor if we get into trouble. Alright, so, good news. You're dying. Even better news, offering token into Titan's Tooth again. We'll get rid of those guys, stack some Frostbite up on them. Next best thing. That's doing 2 damage. Some coins for us. Beautiful. Next play. We split. We get energy. You can eat because you get life steal 1 every time you eat. You really need some more health though. I need to do some more incanting on this floor. So we incant. We get rid of the frozen lance, I reckon. That will only trigger on this floor. Morsel. Okay. So really what I want is that to get everything back that we've consumed. Lovely. So now we can go one of those and one of those. We can come down here and we can chuck a couple of morsels in here behind you. We can play the feast. You can get eaten. Heal yourself up and then we're ready to go again. Alright. You get some heavy frostbite damage. You're doing something. Brief respite. Okay. You're dying, which is great. We should have enough to get over this floor as well. So we're going to play that first. 18 damage. Plus 10 is 28 damage. None of you are ready to take 28 damage. Oh, hang on. Spell weakness 2, spell weakness 2. So 28 times 2 is 56 damage. So I could do 56 damage to one of you. Alright. Good play, good play. Let's get rid of the dead weight. We'll play another offering token. Get rid of the frozen lance. Play another offering token. Get rid of the mind collapse. We've got so much energy. And so little to do with it. Intriguing. Have some more life steal. So we've got a really good synergy on our top floor. We've got decent synergy here on our middle floor. And we're stacking early enough to do some frostbite damage. Now, what we really want is just to load up. We just gotta load up. What do you want? You need more health. You need a lot more health. I can only give you that much health. You are dying. How many turns? 3 turns. If I can give you some health, you're going to live for another turn. Important. Very important. We're going to get rid of that. The mind collapse we don't want to use just yet. We want to get some shade splitters out here first. Okay, these guys are pretty much useless for us, but they are going to give us some more energy next turn, which we like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play through that, stack you up a little bit more. Then I think we use Frozen Lance, get rid of that. We have no energy left, so I may as well play that on you and do 9 more damage. Okay, so this should get... You're going to get eaten after the first turn, aren't you? So I should still get 4 turns here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So you've got 4 turns of stealth left. Alright. So we can work with this. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my other cards, but that's going to come in really, really handy. So our next play, I don't think we touch that. I think we go up here and we retch, grab some morsels back, which is what we want really. We're going to put you there. Then I think we go like this. We feast. Then we, because that gets us an incant as well. Then we go this way. Then we Frozen Lance. And even with 4 turns of stealth now, we can do another 10 damage, get another incant. Even with 4 turns of stealth, you ain't stopping us. So our bloomin' Crucible Collector has got to sit up there and do nothing when it comes to the bosses for every battle so far. However, it goes to show that we've got a system that is really working well for us. So, Ice Storm, Guardian Stone. If I can get this Guardian Stone on the same floor as my champion and the other incant unit, we can still fit a morsel in there, which is nice. I do apply damage shield 1. let's take that grovel as well and see if we can set up some damage shields on our Crucible Collector. We've got lots and lots of energy. Like, energy is not an issue for us right now. What is an issue? I mean, have we got anything we can do with our units? Crucible Collector could definitely do with some boosting. Morsel Master could do with some boosting as well. Alright, so we're going to go this way. We're going to get some more coins. And then we're going to go see what we can find here. Haha, damage shield. Let's go. Yes, we'll give our Crucible Collector some damage shield. Upgrade a unit within can't gain armor 1. Well, don't mind if I do. Now you're going to get that. Okay. Now, who can I give quick to? I actually don't think that works as well on you because you don't get any benefits from being quick. So I actually think we're going to re-roll here. You benefit so much more from having multi-strike. That's for sure. +5, +10. Why not? Chuck it on there. Runestone. Anyone else want to get some armor? Morsel Master. I'm not really incanting on that floor though. I think we're okay. We'll grab the pyre health, not that we need it. Alright, so this is generally the boss that kills me. Fel generally just takes over and takes me out. However, I've got a little bit of a system happening here. Okay, so we're going to need energy. Desperately. We've got some good plays to start with here though. So, how are we going to do this? I really want to play this Titan's Tooth on this floor to stack some, you know, to stack some Frostbite on Fel, but I'm not going to do that. Why? Because this strategy is going to actually get me set up so much nicer. Get rid of the Titan's Tooth here. Stack some more Frostbite up. What's that going to do? 16. That's not 16. So we can play this. We'll do 10 and we'll still kill you. Alright. Good news. That floor has been destroyed. This next floor won't be around for very much longer. Alright. We've got Macho Man Randy Savage there. We've got a Crucible Collector to play. We've also got that card there that we can play. Next up, we're going to do that. We're going to discard that. We can apply some spell weakness on that floor. We can play that. The Shade Splitter can go, but we've incanted again. Alright, we get the sweep attack from our champion. The damage shield goes, but that's okay. We are looking for some more opposition. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's trouble. Right. I need to get this Morsel Master out. Actually, I think we're going to be okay here. Offering token. Let's discard that. Now we still have some health left. I don't think I can play the grovel as much as I would like to because I need to get rid of this to protect my pyre health. And then the question is, do I play the Morsel and trigger the lifesteal? Or do I just play the Frozen Lance? We're going to play this, so I don't forget about it. I think we go Frozen Lance. Keep you at full health. Alright. So now, whatever floor Fel goes to, yeah, we're going to be able to attack Fel. Next play is definitely that there. Okay. Then we play Offering Token. Now we're going to start to get some armor happening here. Morsels? Yes. Then attack plus lifesteal plus lifesteal. Then we double up on health down here. Great. Next move. Our floors are almost full. So, why don't we see what we get here? I think we just get rid of Petty Theft, honestly. I don't think we've had any morsels consumed there, but if we feast first, then we should be able to retch We only get one back. However, we can double up on that turn with that play. That's looking pretty good. We end the turn here. We're going to add some more spell weakness to Fel, which is great. And we've gotten rid of all of those angel statues, which is a really, really positive start. Okay, we certainly do need an offering token here, which we've got. So we're going to get rid of that 2 move there, which is great. So now we're going to get rid of the 1 move there too. And I think it's time we started splitting some shade. How are we going to do this, you ask? Well, we're going to play the Wretch up here. We're going to get a bunch of these back. Actually, that just consumes all of them, because these guys were eaten on the bottom floor before. So I should be playing them in the middle. Okay. Got that worked out. Now, we split. I actually don't care for you at all. So why don't I attack you there? We're still going to take damage, but it's less. Alright. There are no floors. There is a floor where I can put you. There we go. Just sit in there. Alright, we're doing some good damage there. That's great. We really need some health in the middle floor here, or some more incant triggers would be great. Okay. This is good. This is good. So, offering token. We play into ultimate penance. We get rid of that. We're going to play some packed morsels here. We're going to play another offering token into dead weight. Get rid of that. We're going to play a petty theft and kill you at the back. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're just stacking up that armor, of course. Okay. Next move, we're going to give you 2 damage shield. We want to give you some health. Yes. Then we want an offering token here into a magma morsel. Then we're going to feast up here. Great. So now you've got extra, you've got so much lifesteal, so much damage shield. We should be okay from that perspective. I would love to be able to do something on that floor, but I can't, so I'm just going to do that there and help you out a little bit more. Now you should be only taking. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. Keep rolling through. What are we pulling this time around? Okay. Offering token. Again, we've got 2 of them, which is great, because first turn we're going to drop that. Take out a bunch of enemies, get some armor on ourselves, get rid of these penance cards. So we just play those, get rid of that. Lovely. Just keep them cycling through. Next step. I reckon we play damage shield 1, add 2 uncommon. Yep. Give you the damage shield. Then we're going. Oh, there's so many good options here. Morsel Miner comes up there. Great. You go there. Then I think we play a Wretch. So many. Have a damage shield. Have life steal. It's a shame I can't make you eat already. All the floors are full. So capacity definitely is our next step. Alright. 3 plus 10 is what? 13? 13 by 1 by 2 is 26. So it's not really going to help you too much. 26 or 13 or a dead healer. Fantastic. And we've got 2 health. We've got 2 moves now. So we can do. It's only 6. Oh well. Have that. Alright. I'm feeling pretty comfortable at this point in time. Of course, it could all change very quickly, but I think we're doing some good stuff here. Final wave. Alright. So, we're going to play offering token into. Just getting rid of that is important. We can get some shade splitters happening, and we can discard those ones. Especially. Ooh, let's discard that. Because then we can play you in there. We can play you in here. But what I can do is I can feast, which will incant as well. Then offering token. then you get discarded anyway. Alright. So we have left you a little bit hung out to dry here, mate, but we've got a damage shield, and then you're going to take 10 damage, and then you're going to get 27 back. So this is nice, because you've got that lifesteal as well, which is so valuable. The lifesteal actually kept you alive a lot longer than what it probably should have. Alright, here we go. So the question is, do we take 5 damage, or do we get another 20 frostbite on you? We're actually winning already. So really, we have to play that. Then we can play the Shade Splitter here. Alright, now we're going to give you a little bit more anyway. Again, you haven't had to do a single thing. The Crucible Collector is just sitting up there doing absolutely nothing. He is the Crucible Supervisor. Because he's literally supervised the rest of the train while the Beast floor in the middle has got the job done. With that armor in there as well, I took 5 damage. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Right, what do we got? Siren Song? Not really. Deep Offering. Discard your hand, draw 5? No, thank you. Transfer for all frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of frostbite. I don't think we want any of those, to be honest. Alright, what did I say we wanted? Capacity. We want capacity so we can just run this Morsel game absolutely wild from here. Okay, what are we thinking? I'm thinking we don't need this side at all. I'm thinking we definitely want to come over here. Grab ourselves an artifact. Or... yeah, we definitely want playing a spell. Champion upgrade to... we don't play enough spells to do 20 spell weakness. So we're going to do sweep. We've still got the sweep, but we're going to sweep with frostbite 20. Which is amazing. Let's see what we've got over here. Favor of 1,000 eyes. 5 health for a 10% chance? Sure. Ooh. Yeah, another 5 health for a 24. Are you serious? We can go one more. Mate, this is absurd. Well, I mean, I basically got, there was no cost for that. I actually made Pyre Health out of that for free, which is great, because these artifacts are generally pretty expensive. Alright, so if I re-roll, I'm done. I may as well take the +3 magic power. I think that works in my favour. For the mind collapses and stuff, at least it should. Enemy units enter with armor 20. You have 1250, you have 8 damage, 160 health, and you have 6 health. You're going to enchant multi-strike. Haha, I don't think I want that to happen. Look, my priority here is just going to be about finishing a run. So, what have we got? Eep. Okay. Nothing... nothing super exciting at this point in time. So, we're going to play those two. I really think our next move is going to be Morsel Master here, and then hope like heck we get a damage shield Morsel. Okay, and we get a health Morsel here, and we're going to put you up there because you guys are going to get eaten. Then we're going to go for another armor into health. Why not? We'll get some extra energy for next turn. Alright. Now hopefully we get some of these big guys that we really want next time around. And we have. We've got Siren of the Sea, which is a great start. We've also got our Crucible Collector. Alright, now we can start making some plays here. Mind Collapse. We don't need to play that just yet. So we're offering token. This is where we start to load these things up. Offering token. This time, we're going to clear that out. We're going to play our bulky boy, Randy Savage. And we're going to Mind Collapse. Alright. Now I'm feeling a little bit better about things. Except for the fact that old mate got absolutely destroyed there. I think we might... oh, there's so many people to mind collapse. That's the problem. Alright. Alright. What do we got now? So we've got some shade splitters here to deal with. So let's do that. Play this. We feast on this floor. We're going to eat. Great. Then we go offering token. We get rid of that. Good. It's only going to do 5 damage. Okay. So the play here then is spell weakness into petty theft, shade splitter into I think we have to play you there so that we get damage shield set up. Now we're going to take some pretty decent higher damage this time around, unfortunately. I should have played the damage shield up here. Oh well. Alright, so the damage shield there is gone. Our champion boy. Okay, we didn't take too much damage to our pyre, which is nice. I am very quickly getting sick of these boys with their bloomin' thingos. However, we can play an offering token. We can hit these guys with Titan's Tooth here, and that's going to clear out a lot of the problems that we're going to have on that floor. The next move that I want to make, then, is what exactly? We want to get some morsels. I think we play this one, and we fill our hand up. Then we're going to hit a couple of Yep, so you're going to fill that floor up. Then I think we just really were looking out for you a lot. I can actually make you into a damage shield, which is nice. Then I can give you some extra health. Then I can give you some extra health. Then I think we go with the play for Frostbite on this floor. I don't understand why my Morsel died then, but okay. That was weird. That Mind Collapse is doing nothing for me. So really we can get rid of that probably. And then we just play a couple of those. Get some more incants up. Okay. Alright. Frostbite takes care of you, which is great. That's why we want so much Frostbite stacked up. Okay. Brief respite. Here we go. Beast. We don't have much going in our favour just yet. So we're going to play that one there. Then, it does 5. What's our spell weakness looking like? 1 only. Okay. Well, feed. Then we've got some plays here. Offering token into dead weight. Then we play... How much damage shield? You've got 1 damage shield. You don't have any damage shield yet. You can have a damage shield, because that helps you get stronger. Then I think we play that. Have them both. Have them both. Offering token. Get rid of petty theft. Play the shade splitter. Give us some extra energy next turn. Alright. All that life steal. All that gorge. Final wave. You've got revenge, so every time you take damage, you get stronger. That's not ideal, but it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Here we go. So, you've got 1 damage shield. I need 0 to get everything back here. Okay, so we're offering token. What do I actually want to get rid of though? That's the question. can probably get rid of one of you. Let's work this out. Damage shield 1. You don't have a damage shield yet. Alright. Have an extra couple damage shield. Let's have a look at this Shade Splitter. Have some more damage shield. The Crucible Supervisor may actually be required to play here at this point in time. I'm going to put you... I don't want to put you down there. I think we're going to actually offer you. Yep. So now we're going to play the Offering Token down here. We're going to play Titan's Tooth. Get rid of you. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. However, now our Mind Collapse is useless, which is good because we can offer into it. Like that. Then we're going to play the Wretch on this floor, get another Incant, fill our hand up with some more tasty morsels. So this time, you're dying after you consume that, which is great because I can give you some more health back. It's going to be just enough, I think, to do a little bit more damage. I think it moves the chains. I think it moves the chains, just. Then we're going to go here and here. And then we can just play through. Of course, I would draw another damage shield morsel. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we've done pretty well here. Crucible Collector, probably going to be needed here, I'd say. We get the damage shield back. We get some good damage off with Randy Savage down on the bottom floor there. That's brilliant. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Is a grovel. Yes. Step 2, Offering Token. Clear the dead weight. Step 3, Offering Token. Clear a Frozen Lance. Step 3, Packed Morsels. Step 4, Lifesteal Extravaganza. Feast. Load up your lifesteal. 17 turns of lifesteal. 21 turns of lifesteal. Even better. Step 4. Load that up. Step 5. Drop that in here. Actually, we're winning this turn. Who would have thought? Crucible Collector gets to be Crucible Supervisor yet again. As we just stack up unbelievable amounts of frostbite here. We've actually dominated this with these extra damage shields and all of our defense that we've stacked up too. Fantastic. Okay. So, preserve crystalline seeds. Yeah, I can play with that. Give us another one of those. We can't really ever have too many of those. Sacrifice, add 3 random or rare. I can take a sacrifice. We're playing plenty of morsels here. We just need to keep enough to make sure of it. I definitely think we go this way and get ourselves some fire health. We get some coins. We check what trinkets we can get. +2 on the middle floor. Summon a morsel miner on each floor at the start of battle. I think we take that. And then we look and see if we've got anything in here, like holdover. Or we can make something cost less. Is there anything that we would like to make cost less? I think there possibly is. I don't think it's Titan's Tooth though. I think we would like to make grovel cost less, probably. To make that a damage shield and 2 rare morsels for 1, I think is brilliant. Extra magic power on Petty Theft on Titan's Tooth. The first spell you cast every turn will be consumed. We don't actually need money after this. Let's pair up one of our Frozen Lances. Alright, here we go. Final battle. If we can get set up properly, and we can make the use of the consume cards that we have and not consume too many of them, we're going to do okay here. Alright, so turn 1, we're going to set up in the middle here. Lovely. Then we want to set up there. The first spell you cast will be consumed. So we'll play the spell weakness there because that's going to get consumed anyway. Now we're out of energy. That is a shame. Okay. However, we've stacked up some more spell weakness. We have given you some decent frostbite. Alright. So now we go here. Crucible Collector. Brilliant. The first card you play will be consumed. We've got so many of these offering tokens, I don't think it matters. Let's get rid of that. We'll play this. We'll get rid of that. Wonderful. Put that there. I don't have any morsels to sacrifice, unfortunately. So we'll play that. Oh, what? No! I didn't know it would do that. Guys, I didn't... We've just lost. 100% we have just lost. Because I am dumb. I thought I could only sacrifice morsels with that, not anyone. Alright, well. It looks like we're going from an almost certain win to a pretty much guaranteed defeat here. I mean, the only real option is I need to just stack that top floor. Like, absolutely stack the top floor. I've lost everything to give frostbite. All that is left is this Crucible Supervisor. And he needs to get stronger in a hurry. Cannot believe I was such an absolute idiot. Alright. What can I do here? I think we played that and that, which is fine. 3 plus 3 damage. The first spell you play gets consumed. That's fine, that's my weak one, so that can go. I want to take you out for that. 6 plus 13. Alright, so we get plus 13 on that. So then we play this, give us a damage shield. We're going to get some more life steal. We're going to get some more attack power. We've got one left. So I think we take that to you. Deal some damage. Then we hit you with a Mind Collapse. We've got health back. Okay. Like, I'm not going to give up, but I'm really, really not confident about this at all. I'm incredibly scared. Okay. So our next play, the first spell you play, hey, it's our bulky train steward guy. The first spell you play gets consumed. That's fine. That can go. What do I want to discard? I want to discard the Frozen Lance this time. Because I want to get the Packed Morsels, I want to hit the Shade Splitter. I want you to give me something I can do something with. So we're going that way. Then we're going to go Offering Token here. We're going to get rid of a Magma Morsel. We're going to stack some Frostbite on you guys. We're going to play another Offering Token. We're going to get rid of that. And then I think we're going to save you 5 damage by putting you up the front there. What are you on? 2 damage shield, 10 life steal. So we're going plus 8 after you gorge. Alright. Like, we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Not looking good at this point in time. The first spell you play will get consumed. Have some more frostbite. That was going to get consumed anyway. Then, you know what? Have some more frostbite. Why not? Okay. Then what have I got? 3 health. 1, 2. Shade Splitter for some armor. Then we're going Morsel for more lifesteal and more attack. Okay. This is so much harder than what it had to be. You're gonna do so much damage to my fire. You're gonna do 4 turns worth 32 damage. Okay. And this is, I think, gonna be the problem. We're gonna get overwhelmed by units. Alright, what? Oh, so many negative cards here. What don't I mind getting yeeted, really? The frozen lands I do not care about. You are out of damage shields. I don't have anything to bring those damage shields back. So we're going to get rid of all of those, which is fine. Then we're going to hit you with a Mind Collapse. And we might as well just play a Feast on this floor here. Do some damage. Okay, well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Final wave, okay. Do we stand a chance? I'm not sure. 5 damage to an enemy unit. I don't care if that goes. That's good. Right, next move. We play the Grovel. Next move. We have to play that. Next move. Packed Morsels. Next move. Okay, you don't have... What we do have is an opportunity to play some Morsels down here. Because we're going to do this. We're going to then play that. Please give me some good stuff. Alright, Morsel Miner. Have a damage shield. Have a Morsel Miner. Then I want you to get Lifesteal for 1. Health back is important. Have some more damage as well. Guys, just load up this floor. Honestly, I don't know what exactly I'm going to gain from this, or if I'm actually... The floor's full. Okay. Alright, so we're getting some more lifesteal, we're getting some more gorge. Okay, get that damage shield. Okay, you do 10 by 3. Not exactly ideal at this point in time. I'm not really fussed. Okay, so we go here. 10 by 3, so you're pretty much dropping off the face of the earth turn 1. Which is unfortunate. So I think we start to look up here. And I think we go... Do we try? Do we try? I don't think that's going to make a difference. So we're going to give you some health. We're going to give you some more lifesteal. I don't know if it's going to actually matter. But we're sure as heck going to try. Actually, it might matter, because you can only do 30 damage, and I'm doing more than 30 damage. We may get across the line here. Providing our pyre lives. Okay. It all comes down to this. Do not play that on one of your actual units. That can get consumed, that's fine. Have some lifesteal. Then we cannibalize the little guy. Gives me 3 of these dudes. Not exactly what I wanted. So I can get rid of some of them. We can play through this. I'm going to discard that. Do some more frostbite damage. We are actually winning this. We are actually going to win this. I am shocked. After what was the misplay of the century on turn 2, we've managed to get our Crucible Supervisor to be strong enough to survive, taking 30 damage a turn and lifesteal to recover all of that. Oh, it's not even going to be close. Oh my goodness. We got so lucky. That is all I can say. We got so lucky there to overcome that. But we've done it. We scrambled for long enough to make something happen, and we have completed Covenant 5. Not a great score, but you know, it's okay. Rank 6. Hell yeah. And we mastered a whole bunch of cards as well, which is fantastic. Win streak's gone up. New personal record for units played. Fantastic. We're gonna get a whole bunch of gold cards for Umbra. Fantastic. Alright, well, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today for something a little bit different. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We've got plenty of videos coming at you all day, every day, pretty much. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and I will speak to you soon.